Hello everybody, welcome to TOR Traction Online Racing. We're here for the final race of TOR in Asia. We're here in Abu Dhabi. What round is this? I don't remember what round it is. Round 21, that's it. And as you heard there, I'm joined by VSL Roscoe. How you doing, Roscoe?
Very well, thank you, Charlie. Good evening to everybody watching on the stream. And like you said, yes, it is the last race of the season, and I think it is, from what I've heard, the last race possibly for TOR Pacific, which is, you say it's sort of a bit of a shame, but yeah, for some of the drivers, they probably don't really care at this point. So hopefully, this end of season race, we go on with a bang.
Yeah, indeed, and Abu Dhabi, a great track. It's a great last race for the calendar. Sunset, and then in the race it'll be night. I'm sorry, I haven't commentated in ages. I'm off a little bit, but
you're right.
Roscoe, do you want to quickly go through the standings for us while we get some drivers on track to qualify?
Just 1 second. Speak right now. So, championship standings, of course, New Zealand run 344 points. He's well and truly way ahead, but probably the last time he commentated, Charlie, he wrapped up the championship back at Monza, so you would have known that as well. So DRC Jarrett is in second place, so he does get wrap up second in the championship on 183, and you got V Fens on 139. I think he's wrapped up third in this championship as well. Then you go down to Pencil Man, who's in fourth position, and you got Gold Power, who's really rocketed up the championship table apparently on 102 points. So he's with fifth. You got Laggy Person in sixth, ECR Ricardo seventh, Derek Kidd eighth. Probably won't count Rain in that one. Owens in ninth, and Berserk rounding out the top 10. And you got also goes from Penske, Timmy, Zombie Hunter, Exit Donor probably won't count as well. Poms, who's obviously not here, Mitchie, Top Banter, Me Wadey, Calbo, Folding Rocket, TPR Edge, and Chimchar. That is the full standings grid for TOR Pacific.
Yep, we've got 15 minutes left in qualifying, 16 drivers on the grid, and looking at the tyres, we've got Fens on the Supers, Derek Kidd on the Supers, Mitchie on the Supers as well, Edge, Calvo, Warden, welcome back Warden by the way. Owens, they're all on the Supers, and Hypers, we got everyone else it looks like. So strategy wise it looks like it's going to be one stop. Hypers, I'm not sure how long they're going to last. They normally, comparing it to other tracks, Hypers don't last very long, but Abu Dhabi is not really a tyre degrading track, so we'll have to see when we go to the race. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of races around Abu Dhabi here, so it's just going to be a show in the dark of the strategy for me. But on board with the Fens as he comes through turn 2 flat out for him as he uses his full wheel. I know a little bit with him there as well. Lovely looking at it in the sunset point of view as we cross sector 1, taking it in second gear before coming into the hairpin. Switching it all the way to the left, taking the first gear for the maximum rotation before power nice and early, and looking for the first DRS zone down here. And we've got ECR Ricardo to the left hand side of turning 2. As we're going to break just before the 100-metre marker, if not at the 100-metre marker, it bends as he clips the curve on the left hand side, and we're switching over to the right once again. And now opening up the dash for the second time, flying towards the sector 2 split. Switching between all those EOS modes as Warden goes through the pole, while the only driver who's that time will go 6.3 on the super tyres as Ben is in sector 3 now. Just about able to deliver there as we head towards the double right-hander. David Jimmer close to the apex to gain the most time for braking really hard in the second gear, but it is very deep as he comes through once again. Another left-hander coming into the penultimate corner, brake is just under 50-metre marker. Again, another miss apex, going wide and coming through the final corner. That's a lap for the circuit goes to the back end, up to the line, and he goes to the 36.5. Let's go.
Yeah, it was a very good lap. Obviously, a couple of mistakes early on, but of course it is early on in qualifying, and obviously some of these guys are on super soft tyres. I think, correct me, they've got ultra softs up their sleeve as well. So, I mean, they'll probably do their quicker laps probably more later in the qualifying session. Guys on hyper softs, they could probably just try and go nuts and go for a pole position to finish off this season.
Yep, I'm honestly not sure if it's ultra soft tyres. Well, it should be. Hypers, then ultra and
Yeah, it is. Oh, this is on ultras, I can confirm.
Is he? Oh, I'm stuck for some reason. What am I doing here? I cannot change driver select on the spectator menu. Oh, no, never mind. Fitted. Yep, ultra soft tyres. Okay, that's confirmed. So 12 minutes left as Derek Kidd is out of qualifying. Unfortunately, we can't look at where he retired.
Oh, yeah, I've just seen where he's crashed. Sorry to interrupt, but he's just sort of out of turn 3, 4. If you look on for DRC Jared, probably see him off to the right. Just under before the Rolex sign.
Just missed it, but yeah, he has a set lap time, so he's going to be starting last in this race. We've got 12 minutes left. So let's quickly go through the order. So we've got Warden on the pole with a 36.3, with Femmes in P2, God Power in P3, Carver in P4, TPR in P5, and that's basically it. No one else has set a lap time, unless you want to say Garrett in P6 and then Desert in P8, so on. But we got someone else who's set a lap time. That's G Wadey up into P6, ECR Ricardo into P7.
Sorry to interrupt, Charlie, but I just caught the back end of a bit of a moment. It was yellows in sector 3, and I saw Brock does stuff sort of sideways in the pit lane. So I don't know what on earth happened there, but thankfully he did ride the car and he's back into the pits. So yeah, it was probably a little bit of an awkward moment for Brock.
He's still there. He's in the pit lane right now. He's got plenty of time to set a lap time. Who else is on a lap? I think I saw Warden on a lap. It looks like he is. He's got a Force India behind him with Jared. Looks like into the pit lane he goes, and Jared is going on a lap now. I think if you want to take us on board with a lap of him.
Oh, that was a sideways action there coming out of the final corner, but heading down to turn 1, nearly down the 50-metre board. Missed the 8 a little bit, running very wide. Pretty much really flat through here, turns 2 and 3. Got to really control the car. Through here, turn 4. Past where Derek Kidd crashed on turn 5. Someone's already taken out the braking marks by looking thing. It's on my screen anyway, but now coming into the slow hairpin here at turn 7. Nice run out of there. Now onto the back straight now. One of the first DRS zones, as you mentioned earlier. Brake very late, I would think, going into turn 8. Really about the 50 metre, probably about 75 metres actually, but nice run through there. Probably not hit the curbs as much as possible in this game especially, but second DRS zone now, the second back straight. Now sizing up into what's this, turning 11 I think it is. A little bit wide as Jared through the chicane. Running a lot wide there in turn 14 as Penske's actually joined the session. So
yes, go Penske.
He did say he was going to join late as always, so now into turn 17 near the hotel section. It is a little tricky braking the looks of things. Underneath the hotel, using every single bit of road and getting a little bit sideways again. There's Jared, now coming through the final couple of corners now. Fairly clean so far. Getting a nice run out here onto the front straight. Where's he going to go? Goes provisional pole with a 36 flats. So nice lap from DRC Jared.
Yeah, great lap. So he's ahead of Warden by 3 tenths. By the way, thank you all for following me. So we've got, let's go to the ordering. Well, I mean, the order, Mitchie going at it with a 35.2 on the hypersoft as well, so he's 8/10 clear of Jared. The strategy looks quite different from a lot of these drivers. So we've got Jared in P2 on the super soft tyres. Calbo in 6th on the Superstar tyres, and just in between that we got Mitchie on the Hypers. Warden, I think he's on the Hypers, but his best lap, his best lap was on the Supers. Same with Fens. Fens is now on the Hypers, his best lap on the Supers, and Gold Power, who set his best lap time on the Hypers. So there's a lot of different strategies going out here. I mean, being the final race of the calendar, maybe people want to experiment a few strategies, and there's still a lot of positions to fight out here in this league, but a lot of these drivers want to finish the season off with a good result here, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously some of the guys have already, I mean, New Zealand Ryan, a couple of times since he's wrapped up the championship back at Monza, he's pretty much started from the back of the pack anyway, you know, trying something a little bit different on strategy-wise. It has sometimes worked, but other times he's been caught up in a little bit of chaos, which I'm sure we're going to see in this whole race anyway, as Fens is now out of qualifying, so I don't know what's happening there. Don't tell me he's done the same thing. Oh, he has. That is that's a very interesting position the Mercedes is in at the moment, but
see if we can get on who is close to that.
Find somebody, but
no one's close to him right now.
I definitely got it on my point of view. I definitely got it on my point of view anyway, so everybody will be able to see it somewhere along the line, what I mean. But
Wine's going for it here on the Superstar tyres. Gold Power now taking the pole. 5.0. Ryan's seeing a plumb last right now as he comes to sector 3. Locks up his right front tyre under the hood cell section. A little bit by getting really close to this wall, coming into the penultimate corner, breaking just at the 50-metre marker, and coming into the final corner. The championship leader, the championship winner, comes across the line, and he takes P2 with the Superstar tyres. 5.1, what a lap there.
It's a very great lap. Very great lap to get him up into P2. It's actually a Sauber front row at the moment, if it stays this way. Of course, still under 6 minutes left in qualifying, but looking pretty good for Sauber.
Indeed, Ryan in P2, a 10th behind his teammate on the Superstars. Bear in mind, his teammate's actually on the Hypers, so that's a great lap actually. Mitchie is behind him on the Hypers as well. The closest person to him on the same time is Jared with a 36.0, 9/10 behind Ryan. So yeah, Ryan currently sitting on the front row of the grid, but things can still change. There's 5 minutes left in qualifying as TPR Ed looks like he is on an out lap as Trevor starts his flying lap. Gordon on an out lap as well, and I think I see a Force India coming out on track. Is that? No, that's the Red Bull Owens. But the Red Bull boys doing quite well too. Mitchie in P3, Owens in P4. Mitchie on the Ultras and Owens on the Hypers, but now they're both going out on another set of Hyper tyres as there's 4 minutes left. Let's go. Have a complete guess. Who do you think will take pole?
Oh, gee, now this is a tricky one, this one, because there has been a few surprise pole sitters throughout this whole season, so it's a real tricky one. Yeah, it's a real tricky one, to be honest. It really stumped me on this one.
Guess, isn't it?
Yeah, why not one of the Red Bulls? Let's go Mitchie 950. I'm going to say he's going to be on pole, but I'll probably say that and he'll stuff up his lap somewhere. So I'm sorry to Mitchie if you're going to watch this footage back.
Well, Mitchie is all of you. He's in the P3. He's got another step higher, so his possibility is high. But I think there's quite a lot of other drivers on high as well. His teammate, for one, awarded another one. Yeah, still quite. And there's still 4 drivers who haven't set a lap time. Derek Hood is actually retired, Berserk, Landon Person, and Block does stuff. So we'll be seeing some laps from those guys as Mitchie comes to the final corner to start what Roscoe hopes his pole lap. As he comes to the line now and heading towards turn 1. His teammate is right behind him. also coming to the final corner to start his lap as Mitchie comes to sector 1. He's got a lot of DRS on here, so he can use all of that. But where is everyone else? There's still quite a few drivers in the pit lane. Rock does left on out lap 2. TPR Reg coming across the line now, and he goes finish 8th with 37.4 on the offset tyre as well. There's a yellow flag, and looks like Mitchie's backed off. He was lap there probably was a corner car, but his teammate's still on a lap as he just passes him now as he opens up the EOS, putting it to the 4th EOS mode, the quickest in a straight line. And yeah, Mitchie's still got time to set another lap time. But did you see what corner he cut there? It must have been that chicane.
I'm not sure whether he actually corner cut. He could have corner cut, or he just didn't feel that the lap time was not perfect or something. Had the greatest of runs, if I'm honest, with that earlier chicane, but he probably just backed off and probably going to have another crack. But it does put him in a little bit of danger because he'll probably have well, a couple of laps more hyperstops when he does start the race. So it'll be an interesting one.
Yep, Owens looks like he's on a pretty good lap right now, coming to sector 3 through the penultimate corner now on the hyperstop tyres. His teammate has backed off in his lap, but what can Owens do as he comes through the final corner, opening up the DRS up to the line, and he takes the position pole with 34.3, 7/10 clear of gold power on the ultras, so that's going to give a bit of confidence for his teammate Mitchie. So we could go. Oh, and speaking of Owens, he's been there on sector 1 and he's out of qualifying, and he won't be able to set another lap time there. He did what Fens and everyone else did. I mean, who was it? I think it was Fens and Derek Kidd who spun it. Yeah, he spun it there. So Provisional pole, it's up for grabs, it looks like, as he's going to be starting on fresh hypers as well, I think, so Mitchie is going to come through sector 2, he's not backing off just yet. We got Jared on an outlap. Gordon is coming through sector 3, getting ready to start his qualifying lap. Ryan also another one, as Mitchie is opening up the DRS, flying on the second DRS zone, making just at the 100-meter board. And with 30 seconds left to qualify, it looks like this is his only lap.
Oh no!
That's a ball, and that's out. I think he might have qualified there and just completely given up, but he's out of qualifying. So the Red Bull guys, I think one of them before. Unfortunately, Mitchie's not on pole Moscow, but still a lot of guys to take it on.
Yeah, I put the mocker in him. I'm so sorry, Mitchie, if you're watching this footage back anyway, but next best guess, I don't know, maybe one of the Salbers, who knows. So I think both of them on the hot lap. I think Goldpower may have possibly caught a gun, I don't know, but wait and see anyway. But who's probably the next closest to finishing a lap? Just trying to work out at the moment.
And it looks like Ryan's quite far into sector 2 lap.
Yeah, quite possibly.
I think that's Jared who's actually ahead of him.
I don't think it is Jared, I think it's somebody else. Gold Power's had enough, so he's not going to get pole.
We've got New Zealand Ryan, he could still take it here in position 3 as he comes to sector 3 now, as that's a Ferrari with Ricardo, it looks like. Just ahead of him here as he comes to the penultimate corner. Right there.
Nah, he's going to call it, I think. It's actually Ricardo just up to the P2. Oh no, ultra soft tyres. Who else is on our lap? Pencil Man, lovely way to come across the line. What about Warden? P4.
Warden P4.
What about DRC Jared? What can he do?
Yeah. Putting the power on last early, Ryan's retired. Jared takes P2. So he's going to be starting on the front row of the grid alongside Mitchie, is it? No, Owens.
Yes.
I think.
We'll find out anyway in the results table anyway, so.
That was a good qualifying session. There looked quite a few crashes, not going to lie, from Fens and who was it? Fens,
Derek Kidd.
Mitchie, Derek Kidd. Yeah, but
And
this
Owens.
is your grid. So we got Owens in pole position with a 34.3 on the Hypersoft tyres though. So his tyres will die a lot quicker compared to the rest of the front runners. Jared on the Ultras in P2, Ricardo in P3, Gold Power, another one on the Hypersoft tyres in P4, Warden in P5, Ryan in P6, Mitchie in 7th, that like person in 8th, Pencilman in 9th, I think that was, and I couldn't catch the rest of the drivers. But TOR Pacific, the final race here in Traction Online Racing at the Yas Marina circuit, and it's going to be a good one, Roscoe.
Should be a very interesting one. I think it looks pretty clear skies from what I can see on my screen. But I've never actually seen it rain in Abu Dhabi before. But I mean, the real life race, it got close last year, but I don't think we're going to be in for some wet weather running at all this race. Well, I hope not.
I mean, I remember one of my AOR races around here. It did rain. I actually could not believe it at all that it was raining. But yeah, I was actually shocked. I was like, is it actually raining? But I'm not gonna lie. Just looking at the clouds in the top left-hand corner, they look quite dark. But hopefully it won't rain, and we can get some good racing around here as we start the formation lap.
Right, so here we go. So
look at the tyres.
what do we got? So we've got Owens, got Gold Power and Mitchie on Hypersoft tyres in the 10. And you got DRC Jared, ECR Ricardo, Warden, Laggy Person, Brock Does Stuff, all on Ultra Soft tyres, and Pencilman and New Zealand Ryan on the Super Soft tyres. There's all confetti flying everywhere on the formation lap. No one gives a damn about this formation lap by the looks of things. But looking outside the top 10, we've got Fens, TPR Edge, Calbo, Derek Kidd and Master Berserk on Ultra Softs, and Wadey and obviously Penske is obviously joined during qualifying on Super Soft tyres. And knowing Penske, he's probably got the stock setup thing again. So it should be an interesting race for Penske.
I mean, we'll have to see. Penske is one driver who could just completely dive bomb out of nowhere. I mean, I remember from my last commentary at Monza, he was like 200 meters back from, I can't remember who, I think it was Derek Kidd, I can't really remember, but he just completely dive bombed him and took the position off him. And they were passing all race long. So Penske, if you're listening, put on a show for us for the final race of TOR. But the whole top 10, quite different strategies. So Penske on supers, Mitch on hypers. So we're going to be seeing a lot of drivers pit early, seeing some drivers make their tyres last to about lap 15-ish on those super stuffs, I reckon. But here we go for the final race of TOR Traction Online Racing for Oceania. We've got Owens on pole position, Jared in P2, Ricardo in P3. Pencilman has actually left the session. Looks like he's disconnected in P10. So, Fens has been left as well. Is this just me? No, it's not.
That was me as well.
I don't know what's happened there. So it's two drivers out. If you can chuck them an invite. I thought I just disconnected them. But anyway, all the drivers lining up to the grid for the final race in Oceania as we look into the 5 red lights for the final time here at the Yas Marina circuit. And it's lights out and away we go with Owens on pole position. Jared, right next to him as we head towards turn 1. The Ferrari of Ricardo trying to go around the outside of the Force India, but he can't make it work there. A lot of drivers going wide at turn 1 before going into turn 2. It's still Owens leading the way here with Ricardo in P3. Warden in P4 as Ricardo's had quite a bad run there. Is Warden going to try and dive bombing down the inside? He does it to turn 3. But Ricardo is just going to keep that position there. Ryan up into P7, sorry, as he's going side by side with Brock does not have to come up the track. Right, so he's got the penalty for doing that, as there's a lot of safety press going on here. Jared all over the back of Owens as we head towards the end of the first DRS zone. Owens is going to defend the inside line. Jared's going to take the outside line as he makes it stick to Force India up into position 1 as we Ricardo is going side by side with Warden. Warden's going side by side with Gold Power. As there was the second DRS straight here. Might as well get a point of view of this is the two, as the Warden and Gold Power still going side by side, heading towards the sector 2 split as Gold Power goes down the inside and takes P4 of Warden very slowly there. Those two are still fastening out here. Lap 1. So Warden's kind of south off the track a little bit. They're still going side by side, heading towards the double white hand. Warden's on the track a little bit there as Warden straight down the outside takes position 4. What a move there from the Ferrari as Gold Power still holds on to P5. That lagging person in P6. Ryan's dropped down to P7 as Mitchie's dropped down to P8 as well. Penske up into P10. Where's he come from? He's absolutely bombed it there from P18, P17 on the grid. So as Brock does stuff, looks like he's struggling a bit on his ultra soft tyres. End of lap 1. And Moscow, that was a great lap to start things off in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, very great laps to start with anyway. It was obviously a great move from around the outside from DRC Jarrett at, that was at turn 8, and Owens didn't really put up much of a fight, but yeah, as he mentioned, Penske already up into the 10 already, and he started 17. Obviously there's been a bit of chaos already, but yeah, I don't know whether Pencil and Fence have come back. Not by the looks of things. I did see the invites, but
I haven't seen the but. One batch to look for right now. Ricardo's all over the back of Owens here, so he could be making a move onto the next straight. Thinking about the move and going into that corner there, but he thought better of it as he's going to get a better one. No DRS just been running on lap 2, as it looks like Ryan's got ahead of that laggy person now. Laggy person can stay in the skip chip with the Sauber, but he won't get ahead there. Ricardo's trying to go around the outside of the red of Owens, but can't make the move there. That could have been a warning on my screen anyway, but things are starting to bunch up over here. Owens is struggling on those high pieces. Ricardo's all over the back of him. Warden, his teammate, is went sideways going into that corner there, but he's in P4 as Gold Power's P5, his teammate is fine in position 6 as we head towards lap 3 by Jarrett, 2.2 seconds ahead of Owens right now. He's had a great start. He couldn't ask for anything else, to be honest, as Owens is into the pit lane, talking about his hypers dying. He's going into another set of tyres there, but Roscoe, do you see anything out of the ordinary on lap 3?
I mean, probably, what I would say, obviously Owens, because I would have thought Hypersofts would have gone a lot longer than 2 laps, but obviously he didn't feel the same way, so he's in straight away, and there's yellow flags. What's that about? Oh, Mitchie's dropping a few spots here.
Mitchie, yeah.
He's down in P12, just behind Master Berserk there. So I think he's really suffering on his Hypersofts, so I don't know, so I could be wrong. They could be dying off very quickly, so obviously Owens come in for the set of ultra soft tyres, so I think he's doing the 2-stop by the looks of things, but most of these guys are probably doing the 1-stop, as you said, so Jarrett comfortably still leading the way. 3 seconds now over both the Ferrari boys.
Wadey is getting really close to Devikin right now, opening up the DRS. He's all over the back of the TOR driver. Wadey on the super softs theoretically should be slower, but maybe the ultras are not in Devikin's favour right now. Trying to go around the outside into the chicane here. It's still there. They hold on to the position somehow, this Devikin. It's a great defender from him. While Master Berserk, his teammate, is still trying to get involved as well with Wadey into the double right-hander, as he has to back off just a little bit there. But Warden up into P3, and he's all over the back of ECR Ricardo, it looks like. So let me get on board with him. There he is. So the 2 Ferrari boys, P2 and P3, as the 2 Saubers are behind those guys in P4 and P5, as Master Berserk gets a 3-second time penalty. Pentraman's dropped to P7. Oh, he's AI. I've completely forgot about that. But lap 4, as there's still quite a few battles. Master Berserk is going side by side with Wadey into turn 1, as he's forced him off the track a little bit there into turn 2, but Berserk will hold on to 10. That's 1 point to the TOR driver's name is Wadey. He's got a little bit wide, and he's binned it there, and he's off the track. Sector 1, Ricardo is overtaken by Warden, while he's watching that Renault spin out at turn 3, but Warden's currently ahead into P2. Wadey's got front wing damage now, but Penske up into P9. What is going on here?
He's battling away here with Derek Kidd for position 8. Derek Kidd's got the DRS. So Penske sends it up the inside into turn 8. Just gets it done, and someone's gone well and truly. Oh, it's Master Berserk, he's out. So he's out well and truly had enough of this race by the looks of things. As Gold Power's got into P3. Oh, there's a little bit of contact with him and ECR Ricardo. Somehow get away with it. I think these two are still going to go side by side here. And now Ryan's going to be in this battle very soon. Yeah, very good view of this one as well. But Gold Power just hangs on for now. He's managing to work his Hypersoft tyres. Gets ahead of ECR Ricardo. For how long, who knows? But Ryan would probably not want to muck around here as well. Get past ECR Ricardo as quick as he can.
Yeah, Ryan's being held up a lot here as Mitchie gets a time penalty for multiple warnings with corner cuts in, and that laggy person into the pit lane on the old front tyre, which is quite surprising. Oscar, I mean, it looks like he might have some wing damage on his pit. No, he doesn't. He's going to turn for a new set of super soft tyres there.
Yeah, very, very interesting that one. So maybe it's something we don't know. Wadey's also into the pits as well, as Calbo is now out of the Grand Prix. He's crashed where everybody else did in qualifying. So
yeah,
Wadey's. Yeah, Wadey's obviously come in for a new front wing, so I'd probably say that was from the chaos at Assure, but Ryan's not mucked around. He's got past ECR Ricardo, so now trying to get by his teammate as Gold Power's really hassling Warden here. He's got some good pace.
Gold Power trying to go around the outside of the Ferrari driver. Warden's having none of that though, he's on the old chip, and Gold Power with the hyper. He's still going at it. And it looks like Gold Power up into P2, more than about behind from now Ricardo with a 3-second time penalty as we head towards the double wire hand. And Ryan's got a great run here with Warden. But Ryan's going to back off a little bit there. Ricardo's getting really close to Ryan's gearbox there. But Gold Power still holding on to P2 after that great move. So he has to try and put his time in his back now, but it's only a matter of time, I think, until those hypersoft start to fall off the cliff. But Warden's still going to pressurise him, and it's a four-way battle here for P2, the two Saubers versus the two Ferraris here.
Yeah, pretty much it's Sauber, Ferrari at this point, as Ryan's pretty much straight away up the inside into turn 1 and gets Warden, so it's our two Saubers and two Ferraris now in second, third, fourth and fifth now, and I think Owen's got by TPR Edge for P9, so he's one on the move, as now the Ferrari boys are going to have a little scrap here as Warden's struggling a little bit probably on his tyres. That might just be me, but I think ECR Ricardo gets the drive out of the handpin. Should have plenty of straight line speed here.
They both got DRS there. Warden's actually out of 1 second range of the Saubers. Speaking of the Saubers, they're going side by side. They're heading into corner there. Mine's up into P2. So if that was team orders, it might look like team orders, but mine's up into P2. It looks like Gold Power might have to hit if he's done that, but he's really on the back of the line. He's going to send one down the inside. He does. No team orders here with Sauber. Looks at the seventh one, and Ryan's oh no, and he's in back through. It looks like no, they're still going somewhere.
That looked like a bit of a corner cut there, not going to lie. Oh, there's a contact there. Maybe a bit of front wing off. I think ECR Ricardo just got by his teammate, so it's not going to bode well as Gold Power nearly slammed into his teammates. That would have been a bit awkward.
I think Ricardo's actually got front wing that he goes from the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So he might have to make a pit stop there, but also those team orders, no team orders, Sauber might actually costed a Ferrari driver position there, so he will have to pit soon, or he's going to hold on to it, but he's going to lose a lot of downforce there. So Warden should be able to get past Ricardo soon, unless he's got front wing damage himself. You can see Ricardo's really struggling there to turn 3 as Warden's actually gone off the track there. He nearly did what everyone else has done. That looks like a popular basic crash right now, but Warden just about saying there's no front wing damage to him. But Penske up into position 8. He's doing really well right now. bear in mind he is on a default setup, so he's in P8 with Owens on the back of him as well. So that's a battle to look out for there, Roscoe.
Oh, laggy.
Is that
Tell me he's done it again.
It looks like it is.
Oh my God, it's another one. I think there's been a few swaps of positions. Derek Kidd has just got by Brock, and Penske and Owens are battling hard here for position 8 and 9. And am I seeing this right? Jared 11.7 on second lead.
It's true, it is.
This must be because of the fighting that's been going on with the Saubers and Ferraris, as Owens and Penske going very close there. I think these guys were going to pretty much fight it out till the end anyway. And probably, I think more Mitchie was saying that with Penske, because these two had dramas back in season 2. It's this side by side here. Oh, off the road goes Owens. I knew that was going to end badly.
That could be a bit of controversy there. So I don't think side by side into the double hand is going to work. The chat is absolutely blowing up about Penske being in P8. So am I. He's doing really well right now. 6.5 seconds. He is on the super softs as well. So he's going to be running long into this race before going on to ultras, or could be hypers, as Bogdan starts on P7 ahead of Penske. So he's in a good position right now. He could be really quick at the end without lagging versus left after his retirement. I'm just checking the chat now. Looks like Pencilman says he got kicked in the session by the game. He didn't have the multiplayer, says Pencilman. Apparently it's a bug with Abu Dhabi. I'm not sure if it's just Abu Dhabi. It shouldn't be, but there's everyone trying to see what can it do. As Jordan goes side by side with the Sauber, and it looks like positions being gained easily there from the Ferrari driver. Gold power looks like he's basically gained that position away, but
whoa! Sorry to interrupt us. Whitey's gone. Mitchie's obviously had some earlier drama. This was separate, I can confirm. Mitchie had already lost his front wing, but just saw Whitey have a massive moment, and you probably saw the rest. So it's a way to end the season for Whitey, and well, Mitchie's going to have a new front wing on that Red Bull.
I just about saw Whitey like backwards or something. It was like
yeah.
I was going to say on his tyres, but of course they're tyres. But it was like 2 wheels in the air. That's what I should say. As she's got absolutely no front wing there, so we'll have to go to the pit lane. The man who was doing really well in qualifying, unfortunately hasn't gone his way here for the final race of Oceania. But two drivers that are going really well right now, Warden and ECR Ricardo, they're still going at it here. Waters looks like he's actually quite well here.
He's got a he nearly had a run.
Yeah.
Mike tried for a move up to the side of the chicane. No, they're going to swap positions by the look of it. So, Warden going very deep, but
just gold power catch up.
Yeah. Gold Power's done really well to take these hypersofts as long as he has. It's already 8 laps so far, so I think his pit window's probably not too far away in the next 1 or 2 laps, or even possibly this lap. But Warden is trying to get out of the slipstream of his teammate.
Yeah, Gold Power, like you said, must be doing very well for the hypersofts. His green colour for the pit lane thing is green. Okay, that made absolutely no sense, but it says he has to pit very soon, so we'll have to see with that. What tyres do you reckon he'll go on to
I hazard a guess at super soft tyres, but you never know. He might try a 2-stop and go on, or he could nearly take he could try a 1-stop and take ultras. You never know, but that's just me. But I think hypers to super softs would be the safe option for him. But Derek Kidd, keep an eye on him, because he's starting to catch up to this group.
He is, lap 10 out of 28, nearly halfway through his course now.
He's got a time penalty.
Gold Power still staying out on track. And Ricardo doing very well, but he just hasn't seen anyone for the last 10 laps. You see Jared 12 seconds ahead of New Zealand Ryan. In fact, he's actually just lapped the Red Bull, I believe, is in Mitchell. Indeed it is, so yeah. Jared is doing a dream job right now as Owens is into the pit, and so is Brock does stuff. Owens on to a set. Oh, he's got. Oh, his pit crew already. Roscoe. He's actually
that's never a good sign.
Super surprise.
Yeah, it's never a good sign. Obviously, they're probably still finishing off Mitchie's stop, but Brock had to serve that 5-second stop go he got earlier in the race, so he's on now a fresh set of super soft tyres. We'll come out in the 10 as has been battling. What is going on here for position 4? Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between.
Oh my God.
ECR Ricardo, Gold Power, Derek Kidd. This could nearly be 3 wide any second here. Derek Kidd might take 2 spots. No, he's backed out of a good call, I think, but he's going to get 1.
Ricardo's actually got, Ricardo's got 1. No, Derek Kidd's got 1, sorry, and Ricardo's got down to P6. But Derek Kidd, he's in a good position as well. The ultras, Gold Power is struggling more than P3 on the ultras as well. So right now, it looks like Jared and Warden are going to be playing similar laps. Maybe Jared might be able to take it longer because Warden's been battling a lot more than Jared has. Ryan's going to take it long.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting near the end of this race, and it looks like Gold Power into the pit lane. So his hypers have had enough, and he's going to go on to what I assume a set of super sometimes, maybe ultras if he wants to risk it, as his engine really starting to annoy with that gear split. But coming into the pit lane now, it's a set of super sometimes looks like for Gold Power. Penske's promoted up into P6. As Gold Power's going to come out, looks like in position 8 in front of Brock does stand up behind TPR Edge, right there, yeah, TPR
Brock's.
Edge ahead of Brock, so.
Yeah, Brock's just
Brock's
coming
just
through turn 1 as we speak, actually, so he's well and truly ahead of Brock, so he'll be chasing down TPR Edge anyway, who's obviously still at the top. Mitchie, 3-second time penalty as well. Probably should mention as well, Ryan has got a 3-second time penalty. I don't know whether you mentioned that earlier on, but with the gap that DRC Jared has got with a 13.7 second lead, he might not need to as Brock's out of the race.
How is
What?
Go on for a pencil man, and then you'll see how he's.
Yeah.
I have no idea how he's crashed there. Look there. Has he completely dropped it or something? He was on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that is, interesting one, to say the least. Don't really know what to say about that one, but anyway, fortunate way for Brock to end his race here at Abu Dhabi, but we all move on anyway.
That was interesting. I mean, the only explanation is probably for him to like completely drop it, but it looks like Warden is into the pit lane. He's going to take a set of supers because he won't be able to take another set of ultras on the way to pit again. But obviously, let them go super on tyres. So he's going to come out around, looks like could be ahead of Gold Power maybe. But Penske's going to jump up into P5. Warden coming out of the pit lane now.
It's going to be close, I reckon.
It's going to be close. Yeah.
Really close.
He's coming out of the pit lane now. Gold Power's just there. And Warden's just got ahead of Gold Power there. So Warden with a great strategy forward, great pace for those ultras has got him up into P6. And Gold Power's still there. He's on a set of warm-up. Tyres, so he could have a slight advantage over the final guy and start moving just tyres a little bit there. He's got Penske ahead of him, so we'll see what Penske does.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, Gold Power will have warmer tyres, but whether he can get past Warden quick is going to be another thing. He's got the 2 DRS straights to do it, so it's not impossible, but I don't know whether Warden's going to get DRS on Penske here or whether Penske's going to let him go. It looks about Penske's going to let him go. Yeah, Warden's got DRS, so it might have just saved him a little bit here. Oh, that's a bit close there with Gold Power. Got to quickly get past Penske.
Yeah, he does so. Good move from Gold Power. No, but Penske's still there. Penske's going to try going for it. In a double wide, had a side by side once again.
Oh,
my God,
contact.
No, not Jared. Penske hits the back of Gold Power, but luckily they didn't spin each other out. But I don't think Penske's got damage. Now, hopefully he has it. He's doing really well right now. Ricardo into the pit end, and he's going to get a change from wing Derek Kidd onto the super soft tyres. Can we confirm Ricardo from wing change we can. There we go, you can see. So he's going to come out behind. He's going to come out quite far back, it looks like, to go edge into the pit lane as well. So we might be seeing Jared come into the pit lane very soon as well. Where is Ricardo? Ricardo's coming out of the pits now. Owens could actually jump Ricardo, it looks like. I think he might do. Owens is there, and Ricardo's just got ahead of Owens there. So Ricardo up into P7, only marginally ahead of Owens. But same thing with Warden and Gold Power. Owens is going to get warmer tyres compared to Ricardo, so he could take advantage of that as Ricardo goes a bit wide. Tries to get a good one there. Owens, but it doesn't look like he has. He's got DRS, he does have DRS, so he's going to be opening that now. But is it going to be a nice gain on Ricardo to make it in the next corner? It doesn't look like it. Unless you're Penske, then you definitely go for it, but he's not going to go for it. Just Jared into the pit lane. Now as he's going to go onto a set of super soft tyres, Ryan's going to come through the final corner, so he's going to take P1 for now. Jared is going to come out comfortably in position 2 ahead of the Ferrari driver of Warden, as Ricardo and Owens are going at it, as Owens is actually ahead of Ricardo now, Roscoe.
Yeah, that one was a bit of a surprise one, if I'm honest, but keep an eye out for the battle for 5th and 6th, because Penske and Derek Kidd are going side by side into the second last corner. They're going very wide. Oh, Derek Kidd pushed wide big time. Is he going to hold it? Oh, just got away with it, only just. That was when, a cigarette paper from being put into the wall for Derek Kidd. Thankfully, they survived, and Derek Kidd up to 5th and Penske back to 6th. I think ECR Ricardo's just got back ahead of Owens to P7.
Yep, Ricardo was actually weaving there a little bit there. Don't know why, but Ricardo's ahead of Owens now. So Ryan's going to take these tyres around to lap 17, I reckon. Lap 18, take those ultras in. He's going to be mega quick. He could even be challenging Jared, maybe. He's only 6 seconds ahead of the Force Indy. So when he pits, he's going to be about, how long do you reckon? 9 seconds behind, 10 seconds behind? No, it might be a bit more than that, but he'll be on the faster tyre as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the pit. Well, the pit, I don't know how long the pit lane is here in Abu Dhabi. I wouldn't think it's too long, but if Jared's had the massive gap he had already, it's probably highly unlikely that he could do it, but it's TOR. You never know what could happen in this, so I could be well and truly off it completely. But anyway, we'll find out.
Yep, lap 15 out of 28. We're halfway through this Grand Prix now, as Jared's actually caught up 1.5 seconds to Ryan there. So Jared is he's in a dream position right now, isn't it, Roscoe? I mean, he's 4.4 seconds behind Ryan. He's had a pit stop, Ryan hasn't. What could go wrong? Hopefully I haven't cursed him.
No, don't curse him. I've already cursed Mitch here already this race, so I'm not going to put anything on him here, but yeah, just having the great start given by Owens down here in the turn 8, on board with him actually. So and then pretty much just going nuts at the front there, while pretty much both the Saubers and the Ferraris were battling away. It just allowed him to just gap those guys big time, and you could tell how shocked I was with the gap he had on, especially I think it was more Ryan anyway. So yeah, he's in a world of his own at the moment.
Yep, 2.8 seconds now. He's good. He's making quick things. Jared at this moment in time, the Supersubs just look like they're really working for him right now. I think the first battle was guys Owens and Ricardo. 1.5 seconds. We got Benz, Pensaman and Mitchie into the pit lane. I think, is that Mitchie with probably damaging white? No, I don't think so.
No, ultra soft tyres.
Ultras.
Ryan's in.
The pit lane now.
Jared, look at that, 38.0 on the fastest lap of the race. So the ultra softs for him. Yes, it is.
Yep, ultras it is. Is he going to be ahead of Warden though?
Yeah, he's coming around the front straight now. He's well and truly ahead. not. He's just
It's
in a
still
turn
it's
one
quite
now.
close to be fair.
Well,
So
yeah.
Warden's gonna have 4.6 seconds. So Warden's again on warmer time, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything here. But,
No.
So Ryan's got 17 seconds to gain on Jared with 12 laps to go, and bear in mind Ryan's going to be open. So is it doable? Has he got enough time to do this? Let's go.
I mean, if he goes nuts the next few laps, it could possibly, as I've just seen Penske have a little bit of a moment there. But we've got to include as well, he has the 3-second time penalty. I don't know the Jared situation penalties-wise, but he needs to probably gain 20 seconds at least just to have any shot at the win. But battle for 8th is on here because I was going to get past Penske pretty easily here. Was Penske going to do a dive bomb? No, surprisingly not. I thought he was going to try it there, but no.
That's disappointing, Jared. I keep saying, Jared, that's disappointing, Penske. Go for it.
Yes. Probably because they both got T in their names.
Go on, oh my god, I said it again. Go on, Penske. Penske, he's
Just
doing
call
really
him.
well there. You can see he's kind of got BSPs in his tyres. He was saying, let's go.
No, you can just call it DGRT B17 if you want to, just to make sure you don't call it Jared many times.
I feel like Penske is just, yeah. I'm just calling him Penske.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Not calling him DJRT, that's too long. But Penske is doing quite well anyway, so is he coming into the pit lane? No, he's not. But Ryan's, so Ryan was on the same strategy as Penske actually, but Penske had a little bit fresher tyres, so we're going to be seeing Renault pit quite soon. Again, another one going onto the old soft tyres. Ryan's getting 1 second on Jared within a lap or so, so it's a possibility they could do it, but he really needs to push harder. But he's still waiting for, so we're just waiting for Penske to go to the pit, and I reckon he'll come out in about P10 ahead of Fenn, but Fenn's is AI. Maybe he could take P9. That's going to be a battle to watch for 9th between Penske and TPR Edge. But the closest battle we've got right now is Owens and Ricciardo.
Yeah, it's pretty much all settled down at the moment. We probably should clarify Fens and Pencilman. I did send them invites, but I don't think the game has really been kind to them or whatever. So we pretty much only have, I think, 10 runners anyway. So I hope everybody will score points. Well, I think everybody will score points. But there's Ryan sitting a fastest lap of the race, 37.2. He's got to be keeping those going for the rest of this race anyway. Pretty much 10 laps to go, 15.8 seconds. It's coming down slowly, but I don't know. It just seems a bit of a hard task, I think, for Ryan to catch Jared.
Yeah, so Warden looks like he's fallen behind a little bit as well. Lap 18 out of 28. So we've got 10 laps remaining. It looks like Jared's going to take this win. He hasn't got penalties either, I don't believe. But yeah, Penske is still staying out there. He's dedicated to those super soft tyres. But the gaps have started to form though. Let's go. So not much battle going to happen. The battle that we're going to be seeing now is Mitchie versus the AR and Penske. So that's going to be a battle to look for.
Yeah, so it'll be very interesting to seeing Mitchie go through a ghosted AI car. That's going to be certainly interesting for sure anyway. But yeah, I think there's really much else going on at the moment, like you said, so.
Here we go, 2.6 seconds in Mitchie and Penselman. But this season's been a great season, hasn't it, Roscoe? You've had many ups and downs, there's been many battles. You can see just in this race, there's been so many battles. It's a shame to see TOR end this season, but overall end Oceania. I hope it doesn't, because they include great battles, but yeah, I mean, good things have to come to an end.
Mitchie, sorry. It was a bit of a big moment for him through the first couple of corners there, so it's just not going for him at all. And I think he's already been lapped actually, so probably won't matter. He's just got lapped by Ryan and another 3-second time penalty, so it's really going downhill for Mitchie. I'm so sorry, Mitchie. I have put the mocker on you since qualifying, so I'm really sorry, dude.
Yeah, when he watches back, he's going to message you and probably be quite annoyed, but it doesn't matter. Penske's into the pit lane, but like I was saying, it's been a great season, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of great races. I mean, there was passing galore back at Bahrain, the absolute chaos at Azerbaijan, which that race I probably will never forget. And there was only like 6 finishes in the end, and oh wow, that was crazy. There was the last lap battle between Greek Master and Ryan and France that got a little bit ugly, not gonna lie, and then Austria, that last lap battle there after a safety car where pretty much Ryan should have definitely won that race, but safety cars pretty much screwed him over there. Then what else was there? I think Russia, that was probably another great race as well throughout that with Pencilman, and obviously Ryan pretty much, unfortunately, he got the pit lane glitch, which is still a thing in this game, unfortunately, but he literally never gave up that race anyway, so it's been a fun season. I don't know what everybody else thinks, what their favourite race throughout the whole season was, but I'd probably say Azerbaijan's probably my favourite this whole season.
I remember watching that race, and that was quite insane. Ryan crashing at turn 3, I think that was. I can't really remember, but that was quite championship-changing stuff.
Very much so, especially I think in Greek as well, we crashed out as well. There was plenty, like I said, I think it was only like 6 guys that finished the race, and 14 of them DNF'd, and obviously Timmy finished that with the win out of Azerbaijan as well. So fair to say, we obviously had the fair amount of different pole sitters, different race winners as well. So what more can I say? It's been a fun season. So
I mean, TOR's had, like you said, great racing. It's been, how many seasons has TOR gone for? It's about 3 seasons? 4?
I think it's 3, because I took part in the, I think it was like 1.5 seasons drive. Was it 1.5? Yeah. I took part halfway through season 1, and then I joined full time in season 2, and then obviously I'm in the commentary box for season 3, because I felt like 3 leagues was probably pushing it a little bit driving wise. So I'm sort of glad I actually made the move to the commentary box. It's been a lot of fun anyway, but whether I can get another commentary gig somewhere along the line, I mean, who knows? If anybody wants me, I am probably available. So
yeah, I mean, considering we got AOR Sundays, we got SOL, which is still going to happen on Fridays. A lot of these drives have 3 leagues, so unfortunately TOR, some drivers decided that they're going to move that and probably going to end it, but hopefully they don't. I mean, they put these good classes like I said, but yeah, we'll get into that near the end of the stream anyway. But lap 21 out of 28, along left we've got 7 laps remaining of season 3, we'll say season 3, hopefully we're not wrong. But
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Oceania looks like, yeah. Right, okay, so let's quickly go through the order for you guys. So we've got Jared, who's holding first position right now, 11.912, seconds ahead of DRC, ahead of Ryan. I need to get my words out right. Ahead of Ryan. Warden is 14 seconds behind Ryan, and Gold Power is 6 seconds behind Warden. Derek is in P5, Ricardo in P6, Owens in P7, Edge in P8, Pensky in P9, Ben's in 10th, Pencilman in 11th, and Mitchie having a great time back there in 12th. It's not the last one now, really. He probably gets a 3-second time penalty. But yeah, Jared just moved to now.
Yeah. He said it's probably untouchable, that gap he built up earlier on. sort of really helped him there. And while we were discussing it, actually, I forgot to mention, Owens just had a sort of a little spin just before, it was the previous lap actually, on just before the hotel section there. So he's dropped a little bit back behind ECR Ricardo in P7. He's still on his own here, still got a big gap behind to TPR Edge, but Penske definitely wanted to keep an eye on. He's closing in TPR Edge. It's under nearly 3.5 seconds, so definitely one spot, I think, still up for grabs this race.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at the chat now. So apparently TOR is the Oceania closing down, and we still got the race of champions, so the top 5 drivers will represent the Pacific tier.
Yeah.
And yes, we've still got that to look forward to. Hopefully we'll get a lot of like between these drivers, but yeah, that's going to definitely be a good race to look out for. By lap 20, we're going to lap 23 now as Java comes in the final corners.
Ryan, another penalty.
3-second time penalty.
I think that's nearly game over for him. So he's going to have to pretty much gain 16 seconds in this race. So I think Jared's got this win sort of sewed up. I should mention as well for the Racing Champions one, the Pacific guys have won, I think, the last 2, if correct me. But so we possibly could be on track for a hat trick if some of these guys will want to race in the ROC. I hope they do.
Hopefully. I mean, it's one final race. They might as well do it just to represent Pacific in TOR as we're approaching the end of this Grand Prix now. The sun's gone. I don't know how the sun is.
Well, it's definitely gone.
The sun is
the lights are on here at Abu Dhabi. What more can you say?
There you go. That's the one.
Anyway,
but
so just a sort of a little update. So, I mean, coming into this one, 3 guys were definitely confirmed for the race champions, being New Zealand Ryan, DRC Jared, and VFans, who unfortunately is disconnected. It was a battle for the final 2 spots because it was Pencil Man Gold Power. I never said Go Power there because that's what Ben said in the Twitter chat when he wrote these championship standings up. But there's a Gold Power, Pencil Man Gold Power, Laggy Person, ECR Ricardo, and Derry Kid still fighting away to get the final 2 spots of ROC. So I think Pencil Man's sort of safe. Gold Power, I think he could be one coming in to ROC, and possibly Derek could be the last one to get into the Racing Champions. I mean, ECR Ricardo's a bit further behind him, so that's what it's looking like for this Race of Champions race anyway. But Penske under 2 seconds now, so.
He is getting closer to the Mercedes. Speaking of the Mercedes event, he's really low on ERS right now. He's at 5%, so he needs to start saving that as Penske's actually under pressure by the Red Bull of Mitchie there. So Mitchie's on fresh ultras, or they're both on fresh ultras, so maybe no, Penske for a kick there, and he's got edges struggling on those route sets, so we're going to be seeing back into those guys in the final 4 laps of TOR. Race ROC is confirmed. Jared, Ben, Penske, as Laggy disconnected, but Gold Power should get it. Okay, so final race champion is confirmed as Owens is into the pit lane. He's going to say hyper, so that promotes TPR jumping to P7 and Penske up into P8 as the 2 Red Bull guys are now at the back of the grid, unfortunately. But where are we now? We're going to that 25 out of 28. Still Jared leading the way by 1. Closing the gap to 9.6 seconds. Warden 19.3 seconds behind Ryan. Gold Power is only 8 seconds behind him. Derek is 5 seconds behind Gold Power. Ricardo is 6 seconds behind. TBR Edge is 35 seconds behind Penske's within a 2-second range now. So Penske, he's got the ERS advantage as well. So always a bit of a line again. He's going to have a bad run here. But go on, Penske. Pulls it about. Show off the back. I want to see a dive bomb if you can do it. If you don't dive bomb, it's going to be very difficult. So where do you let's go?
Yeah, I'm hoping there is, but I think there's going to be a little bit of banter here because what I heard in the Twitter chat early in the week, it's got Mitchie behind who's down in 12th and obviously a lap down, I believe. So there was going to be a bit of banter between these guys because going back on from season 2, because I was teammates with Mitchie back then, these two sort of got stuck into each other a lot throughout that whole race last season, and it's fair to say they're going to do it, I think, for the remaining 4 laps or 3-4 laps of this race. So I think Penske, I don't know what he's worrying about TPR edges. He is slowly starting to catch him, but who knows what will happen in these last few laps with these guys anyway.
Yeah, look at Mitchie. He's all over the back of Penske there. Turn 3. Jared starts lap 6 at 28.
I thought Mitchie's going to have a look up the inside there, but I'd probably wait until Penske gets TPR edge, and then I'd probably have a bit of fun after that. But don't tangle with them and lose in P7 anyway. But like I said, who knows?
Go on, Mitchie. You just go for it. And I mean, you've got a three-way battle. I mean,
technically it's not three-way on the battle, not on the racetrack, I should say, because they're a fair way off in positions-wise. But anyway.
Is he going for it? Penske,
oh, Penske, Jesus.
Getting really close to a TPR.
He went so deep into that chicane. I was on board with him. It's really starting to close in here on TPR edge. Hopefully he gets it done within the next lap anyway. Nearly lap, it'll be 26 for them obviously, and Jared will be nearly starting lap 27, so pretty much on the run home here.
I think it would be quite a nice decision donuts for these guys.
Yeah, hopefully. We never know, we'll find out anyway.
Right. Mitchie is still on the back of Penske. Owens has the fast lap of those half percent tires. 36.4. There's a little bit wide there. He's got a bad one coming through turn 2. But TPR Reg again, he's not had a good one either. Oh my god, Penske's all over the shot here.
The ultra soft tyres are sort of dying off, but I probably should have mentioned Owens a little bit because he's closing in a bit. Oh, Mitchie's going to let him go here, so Owens could actually gain a couple of positions here. On fresh hypersoft tyres, he's quick.
Quite interesting. So we now have a three-way battle P7 with 2 laps remaining in this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 2 laps remaining in TOR. Jared thinks I think he's going to have to start the final lap. No, he's actually halfway through set 2. Let's quickly go back on board with Penske. There he is. He's on the back of the
He's going to do it, I think. Oh, that's deep! That was very tight line, I must say. He's got it.
He's made it work. He's up into P7. Can Edge reply back to that? He can't. The Penske up into P7, but look at Owens. Owens is now going side by side with TPR Edge. It looks like Edge just has to back up there. But Penske up into P7, but Owens is going to be really quick on those types of times. Penske's going so slowly there in P7. Look at Owens. He's all over the back of him, Moscow.
Yeah, I'm watching it. This is I've got a great sky shot of this one. So, gonna be a fight anyway for Penske. Oh no, it's gonna go at the final corner. Owens up the inside at the final corner. He's got P7, so it didn't last long. So Mitchie's pulling into the pits. I think he's given up at this stage.
Oh, that's good news. P8, but Edge down into P9, but it's the final lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Final lap of TOR. It's been a fantastic season for the drivers. It's been a fantastic league for Oceania. I think everyone here has enjoyed this league. Just many thanks to all the admins, of course. Obviously obviously without them, none of this would happen. Fens as well. I think Fens is actually the coordinator of this tier. So yeah, shout out Fens as well. And yeah, hopefully all these drivers come together again for TOR. Hopefully we see another race of champions. But Jared is coming through sector 2 now. Is Penske? Penske is nowhere near anyone, so we won't be seeing any dive bombs from him, unfortunately, to end off the season. But let's go. It's end of an era, really.
Yeah, it is for these guys, and I assume these guys hope they'll be soaking up. I think Mitchy's already in full party mode. He's on the wet tyres. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to do a few burnouts, actually, somewhere along the line here, but pretty much nearly on the way home now. Jarrett, comfortable 7.2 second gap, and obviously Ryan will have 6 seconds out of worth of penalty, so I mean, it was probably a long shot anyway, but I think Jarrett's pretty much been on nearly a winning streak since, well, the last few races anyway. Obviously, Brazil, we didn't unfortunately capture that one because myself and Leopardworthy and Charlie was unavailable, but Jarrett coming across the line. What's he going to do here?
Is he going to do a donut or something? Well, Ryan comes to the final corner.
Going to cross the line, and there we go.
So Jack takes the win here for the final race of Oceania with Ryan and PT. The fireworks was going on here to celebrate Traction Online Racing as Warden comes to sector 3 as well. Are we seeing any donuts from anyone? Come on, where are they? Mitchie's putting on the show.
Mitchie's
go on board him when everyone finishes, but Warden comes in the final corner as well. Let's go there. Celebrate his end of the season. P3
Hey, that's the way to do it.
another good race. Another good race for him as he comes to the final corner, and he takes position 4. Derek is coming to the final corner to take position 5 as Ricardo, another good drive from him. Unfortunate with that front wing damage.
Hey,
position 6
got into the wall.
7.
That's the way to finish it. There goes his wheel.
Yeah. There he is doing some donut plugs on the police track where Compound Tires. Edge gets a 3-second time penalty on the final corner. One of the final corners even. But yeah, thanks to all the admins for a great season of Race of Oceania. Zoe's come to the final corner, doing a little bit of weaving for us. Whereas Mitchie, he's still drifting about on those.
Hey, here he comes,
Owens. Across the lines.
What's Penske going to do? I want to see what Penske's going to do here.
Go on, Penske. There we go. It's a nice little turnaround.
He's going to lose P8.
Oh, he lost
Cross the line, Penske. Yeah, he's going to get P8.
Anyway, and here we go. Mitchie doing the donut, big boy. There he goes. The half donut, at least.
Not quite. Come on, Mitchie. Finish it off. You've still got a minute left. You've got plenty of time to do a burnout for us. No. Oh, he's already done it. That'll be a slide anyway.
Yeah.
That'll do. Better than nothing.
Let's get the top three then. Jared, Ryan, and Warden. Where is he?
Yep.
There it is. Yeah, that's the end of TOR, unfortunately. But it's been a long journey for quite a lot of these drivers, as Jared's just joined. Jared, congrats on your P1, and yeah, TOR's, that's the end of TOR Oceania, it looks like. So just go through the whole journey this season and just the league itself for the viewers, and this race, of course.
I don't know. Joined pretty late, and Ryan had already wrapped it up, so I'm just here for a laugh.
Oh, well, it's a good result here today though. So you had like an 11-second gap on like lap 10 or something. I think it was probably because of all that battling behind you. But Dream Race as well is just a big gap from yourself to Ryan. So good strategy as well. Just go through that.
Yeah, did a good start past Owens, and then just had the clean air, which is probably what helped me get that gap, because Ryan could hear him complaining about, not complaining, but heard him talking about the cars ahead of him. You can see on the track map they're all pretty close, so yeah. Glad it's over.
A lot of battles there.
Yeah,
And
on that.
you'll be racing in Race of Champions, maybe?
Yeah, depending on when it is. Do you know when it is?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay,
Fence
So
will
cool.
probably.
you're asking some of us, we have no clue, to be honest. So probably
Yeah.
leave that up to Fens or one
Such
of the
is
other.
TOR.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
Yep. Moving on to Ryan. Good result as well, Ryan.
G'day.
A lot of battles at the start of the race, so just go through that.
Yeah. I don't know. What I'd YOLO it in the supers, and then thought I was in with a chance because quick at the end and all that. And then by the time I got through all the traffic, I was like 11 seconds back, and then the car felt like trash anyway. So yeah, pretty
And
definitely not boring
this-
the second half of the race.
Mm.
oh yeah, and this season's been a good season as well, Ryan. It's been well run. So, any highlights of this season that you'd like to point out?
You know, definitely not
Oh.
Austria.
Definitely
Mm.
not
What happened
Austria.
to
We know
Austria?
that one. But good. Let's talk good moments, Ryan. Not bad
don't know.
moments.
Germany was quite nice. I don't know. Yeah. Monza was fun.
Yourself, Jared?
Probably bet now.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Moscow, anything to add to these guys?
Nah, I think you've pretty much covered it. Anyway, so obviously Warden's not keen on talking in the party chat. So where the heck is Warden?
He
Do
had
any of you two
something to
know where
do.
he is?
Oh,
Dinner.
His dad was waiting for him or something. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay.
So it's yeah, I don't really know what else to say. But yeah, thank you for all this time of being in the commentary box, and hopefully the guys have had a lot of fun anyway. And thanks to all the what Charlie said earlier about the admins and whatnot. So may see me around the trap somewhere in the commentary box. Who knows? But yeah, Charlie, you may as well finish it off, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great season as well. But yeah, thanks to all the admins and everyone who got involved, all the drivers, and hopefully we can maybe get TOR started next season. Maybe not. We will have to see what happens. But anyway,
Definitely.
thanks for all of you. Thanks for all the drivers and everyone watching. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully in the future and maybe for the Race of Champions. So thanks, Roscoe, as well for joining me.
Pleasure.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
See ya.